Okay, today we have the sidere for an interview. And yeah, Tony,
Hello.
what are your thoughts about the split?
My thoughts about the split. I mean, it's of course not over still, right? So I think so far it's went a bit better than I expected. I had maybe low expectations just because it was a new environment and I don't wanna jinx it. Um, so yeah, I'm quite happy with how it's going so far, and I think we're uh, on a pretty good road of improvement for playoffs.
Yeah, the next step is playoffs. What do you think? How about your chances from Tier G in the playoffs to get one?
To win.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I think we have pretty good chances. Like, if you saw recent scrims, I think you'd think the same. We're kind of clapping some cheeks. Um, so yeah, I think we're smurfing, and I think we are a team that usually performs better on stage than in scrims. So that's a good sign for me.
Okay, so the first game is against Hanover, if I'm right.
Hmm.
And what do you think? How hard will it be to beat them?
Oh, probably not hard. I think maybe even a 3-0. I mean,
3-0. Oh.
no ego, of course. As I said, I have confidence in our team right now.
A lot of
Um,
confidence.
yeah, I think we will smurf.
Okay, but in the last split, you got 0-2 against Wii Sports. So maybe you have to face Wii Sports in the playoffs too at one date. I
Hmm.
don't know. We don't know yet. But if, do you think they will clap you again? Like, they did.
I
They
mean,
did.
man, these questions, I don't know. I hope they will not clap us. It's like um, the second game, especially. I think we was kind of unlucky. Um, Hopefully, a third showing against them will go in our favor. Like, I think if we have a okay draft, we should win. I think we learned a lot from those two losses against them. Um, so yeah, hopefully next time we clap them.
If there's a next time, of course.
Yeah, if it happens.
In the last split, you was forced to play Ivan.
Yeah.
No, usually you don't play like
Was I
Ivan.
forced?
You were not forced. You love to
I
play
don't think I
Ivan.
was first. I love Iron, yeah.
Yeah, you do.
I do. I
Why?
think it's I don't know. I mean, there's just some satisfaction about Iron. I don't know. It's like uh, it's the same feeling you get when you carry damage, but you just basically prevent the enemies from doing damage, and it kind of makes them miserable. So it's like it's a nice, fun time if you enjoy making your enemies suffer.
But in LoL fandom, I don't know if you know this, there says your favorite gems are like Lee Sin, Kindred, Nidalee, and Graves. That's
Yeah.
not the same playstyle as Ivan. So why don't you just spam Ivan in your solo queue games every day and become an OTP?
I think the issue is you still need someone to do damage on your team, and in solo queue, players are not the best at doing damage. Let's say. Um, so I just trust myself more with that responsibility. But of course, like in this team, I have no issues, right? I have Riku. He will always click forward and hit them. um, so yeah, I'm fine with picking a more supportive champion and just carry with CC and shields.
what's what's Broken's role in League of Legends? It is AD carry.
What's the most broken role you ask?
Yeah.
I think it's jungle and support for sure.
Jungle support. Whoa, why?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just about the fact that they kind of decide which laner gets to play, I think. Um, and then the laners kind of have to play a lot about like around the enemy jungler and your jungle, like tempo as well. Like tempo is mostly controlled by jungle and support early game, like where they can be, when they can be.
Why did you decide to go into jungle when you started playing League?
Actually, it's kind of a funny story. I used to be 11 years old, right?
Yeah.
I was a little kid, and then my cousin downloaded like this cool new game called League of Legends. I'm sure you've heard of it. And he basically told me, "Hey, Antonio, I need you to become a really good jungler for my flex team, or not flex team, but there were ranked teams back in the day. He told me he needs a jungler in his team, and then showed me some jungle champions, and he told me go play Ramus. This champion is really easy. You'll learn it fast." And that's how it started. Basically, I got like I just started playing Ramus, stuff like this. Like got to platinum, and that's kind of where I deviated a bit towards support. But then I went back to jungle again. So yeah, now we're here.
Okay, I have one question about losing.
Okay.
You started the split really nice. I guess you started with a lose against Awesome Force. But after this, you had a huge winning streak. But then you just throw some games, and my question here is, how do you deal with losers? Like, can't you sleep then, thinking about mistakes, or what did you do after a loss?
I think it kind of depends game to game for me. Um, if I did all I could for the game, like I played pretty well, um, I usually don't have trouble sleeping. I sleep like a baby. And then, but uh, if I played kind of bad, or there was turbulence like in the team atmosphere, maybe like we had some issues, and didn't really um, leave on a good note, then maybe it's a bit hard. Like, of course, losing sucks. After losing, like I always, by default, my brain goes back to like just analyzing the game, right, and thinking what could have gone better, what I could have done better. Think about the draft even as well. Like, but yeah, bouncing back from losing, I think it's a skill all winners need to have, because there's no winning without losing. You can't win every game. It's not possible. So yeah, I mean, just have a good healthy attitude towards losing. Lose, okay, accept, see what you could have done better, and then prepare for next game.
Okay. One last question, and the most important one.
Okay.
What's the name of this cat in the background?
Cat?
Yeah, in your closet. There's the cat. No, other side.
Where is
The
it?
other side.
Oh, her name is Dora.
Dora.
Yeah, Dora, like Dora the Explorer.
I wanted to ask it.
Yeah,
Such a cutie.
it's exactly like that, because when she was a kitten, um, she was the first one to get out of like the box and just start exploring like the apartment and went everywhere. So my mom named her Dora, so that's her name now.
So cute.